Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be introducing you to a new MyListing add-on from the club, and that is called the Pricing Table Switcher. So let's go ahead and jump into this. You can get your hands on this add-on by going to the MyListing Club website. That's mylisting.club. Scrolling down the homepage just a bit and clicking on the MyListing add-ons card, or you can also go up under the menu and click add-ons. I've added a new menu item there. And this is a newly created MyListing add-ons page. There's going to be a focus going forward on adding more of these as we go along here in the future. So you can see the four that are currently there. And as you see here, newly listed is the pricing table switcher. So what this does is it gives your customers more options for purchasing, allows them, depending on how you set up your business and your pricing plans, typically you're going to allow them to save a little bit of money if they give you some more money up front, which is annual in that case. But you can slice that any way that you want. It doesn't have to be annual. It's whatever the WooCommerce allows. Okay. So by doing that, you jumpstart your sales and you generate predictable income. So you, rather than, you don't know if someone's going to cancel month to month, if someone signs up for an annual package plan, then you've got that money coming in for the whole year. Okay. So let's go ahead and click into this card and see what this is all about. So again, give customers more options, jumpstart sales, and generate predictable income. There's a buy now button up there at the top. By default, there isn't an elegant way for MyListing website owners to display monthly and annual pricing within the pricing tables that are part of the ad listing process. So this is going through the ad listing process. They click add listing, they select their listing type, and they go through that process. It's part of the ad listing flow. That's where we don't have that option out of the box to do that. You can use Elementor and then a content switcher add-on to do that, to get those front-facing pricing tables to match up there. But with the ad list, the built-in ad listing flow, you can't do it without this add-on. Okay, so let's fix that. Without this add-on, customers might not know that you have additional pricing options unless they scroll down the page. So let's say you add three monthly plans and 3 annual. What you're going to see is you're going to see those stack up, especially on a mobile phone. It gets even worse to where they have to scroll and scroll and scroll, and they may not know to scroll all the way down, or they might just miss something. So this just puts it more front and center in their face, letting them know that you have that annual and monthly option right off the bat, so they know what to look for. Okay. With this add-on, customers can instantly toggle between monthly and annual pricing options. So how does it work? Purchase it. Step one, purchase it, download it. You're going to add it to your site using your preferred method for adding code snippets. So I use WP Codebox, and a lot of my clients use WP Codebox on their MyListing websites. It's just stupid simple. And definitely have to check it out. I mean, that's how I document here how to add it to your site. It's not a requirement, but if you already have a method for adding code snippets, feel free to use that. Okay. Step 2, personalize. Adjust the code snippets to fit your design and your requirements. But as you're going to see, there's not a whole lot you need to do here. It's going to be ready to go for most MyListing websites. It's going to be ready to go out of the box. And then step 3, just enjoy, more sales, happier customers, giving them more options. The walkthrough video, when I'm done here, this will be updated. But you won't really need it because you're already watching it right now. Frequently asked questions. Let's go ahead and run through these. So what's included? You're going to get a zip file with 2 code snippets. One is a CSS package and one is a JavaScript package. You just unzip that file, add them to your site, and you're ready to go in most cases. We're going to walk through where you might need to make some changes, okay? How do you add this to your site? Again, unzip it. I recommend WP Codebox. I give you the exact steps to add this to your site with WP Codebox so that it's optimized. So for example, we're using this conditional builder, we're only adding the code snippet to apply to your pricing tables, nowhere else on your site. Okay, so it's better for optimization that way. And the same with the JavaScript. So let me show you really quickly what I mean by that. So over in WP Codebox, we're looking at the CSS snippet. So where do we run it? So by default with WP Codebox, you're going to run it everywhere, but you don't want to do that with CSS. You want to target exactly where you need to run it. So we're going to choose custom. We're going to click open conditions builder. And we're just going to say, if the current post is the add listing page, let's apply that CSS. Okay. So back here on the FAQs, that's what I'm saying here. Okay. That's all you need to do. And then the same for the JavaScript package. You just conditional builder when the current post is add listing. Okay, it's super, super simple. All right, how do I personalize this for my own website? So like I said, out of the box, it's going to work for almost every MyListing website in terms of the design. It's going to pull from your accent color, and then it's going to use like some blacks and whites. But you can easily adjust it. Just jump into that CSS package. Everything is well documented. You can change the colors as you want if you need to. The JavaScript package, it's going to be ready to go for most sites as well. If you have 3 pricing columns, so you have 3 plans, you're ready to go. But if you have, let's say, 2 or 1 or 4 or 5, it's as simple as adjusting the number 3 with the number of columns you have. Okay. When you see the code snippet, the number 3 is going to jump out at you. It's really obvious. Just replace all of those with your number of columns. Okay. So I'll show you an example of that here in a bit. Can I see this on a working MyListing website? Yes, absolutely. All of the starter sites will have this. I currently have this set up for the Val starter site. So if you're seeing this before I get to those others, then that's why it's not on those. But Val is absolutely ready to go. The new Fit starter site that was just released, I'm working on that right now because it has 4 columns, which is working. The issue is the styling. I did some really advanced styling on those pricing tables, so I'm fine-tuning that as we speak. But with all the other starter sites, it'll be super simple, slam dunk. Do you offer support? Yes. Please start a conversation in the MyListing Club Facebook group first. That way I can help a lot more people all at once that might have the same questions as you. If I have 50 people all hitting me up on the chat on the website, the club's website, asking the same questions over and over again, it's not very efficient. So that's all I ask is please bring the conversation over to the Facebook group, and I will help there as best I can. How is this licensed? You can use this on an unlimited number of websites that you own, that you run. The price is $10 for this. If you're an Ultimate member, it's 50% off. These are stupid cheap. I did that because I do that with these add-ons because I want more people to be able to enhance their sites, and I'm not just trying to get rich off of these things. You can easily bump up, double the price, triple, whatever, but I don't. So I just ask that if you're going to build or use the snippet on a client website, just consider buying a copy for each of those, okay? That's how I keep the price low. Do you offer refunds? No. Anything that's digital, that's a downloadable product, Club does not have refunds. Are you affiliated with the MyListing development team? No. I'm just an advocate, fan of the theme and an advocate for the theme. All right. That covers it, guys. Let's go ahead and look at this on the Val starter site. So if we go to dashboard, let's do add listing. We're going to choose venue as our listing type. And here we go. Here's our toggle up here. This pinkish color is pulling from the accent color. So that's already ready to go. Everything else, like I said, is black and white in terms of colors. So it should work with just about every site. Okay, toggle that on. Right there, boom, we've got annual and monthly. So all you need to do, let's just say you have monthly and you've always thought about having annual plans as well, but you didn't really want to because this wasn't available yet. But now you're excited and you want to set this up. All you need to do is just duplicate your pricing plans, set them to annual, and adjust the price, and then add them to your listing types, and you're done. Then once you flip this toggle, it's already ready to go for you. Okay. Just that simple. But like I said, you can, if you're comfortable with CSS or you just want to use what I've already built, it's going to be really obvious to you when you get in there, like the colors. There's not that many involved, but you can change the color of these toggles by inspecting it. Changing this color to whatever you want. So red, blue, whatever you want. I think that's about it. I think it's about all I need to say. Oh, except for there's one more piece. So what about the front facing pricing page? So I inserted this right here, save 20% with our annual plans. I put that in with local translate. I've got a guide in the club for how to do that. I just injected this code in here, this text in here. But what about the front facing pricing page? Let's go ahead and look at that. This is something I always preach too, is like, have a front facing pricing page so people know what your pricing is before they even get into it. So I thought about this and I thought, well, how am I going to get this to be a toggle too? Because this is not actually part of the ad listing flow and all of that. So what I thought was, instead of, having people set up a completely new switcher for this, like using like an Elementor third-party add-on or something, just keep it simple and just add this text to this page as well. But this is all done with Elementor, so you can just add that in. Save 20% with their annual plans. Okay, so they can just kind of do the math in their head that they're going to save with annual plans once they get started. So, okay, I can save 20% off annual. So let's go ahead and, I like that. Let's get started. Okay, let's add my listing. Okay, let's go add a venue listing. And then boom, right there, they're going to see that what you were talking about, saving that 20%. All right. I think I can show you, I'll go ahead and show you fit too, like just to show you in case you have like four pricing tables. So here's the fit site. And you'll see I have it's highly customized, like all these unique colors per column. So that's kind of what I'm trying to fix right now. But I just want to show you how 4 columns would work. So you go here, same principle. We're going to add listings. Let's choose a gym listing. Yeah, like I said, I'm still working through it. But once you toggle, actually, you know what? Let me. I think I turned that off. Let me quickly add that in there. Hold on one second. I just need to toggle on those snippets, actually. Okay, let me find those things. Let me toggle that on. And one more here. Where is it at? There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out again. Refresh. There we go. So here's our toggle, and this is our four tables. So this is what I'm fixing here, is all these colors here. But anyway, you get the idea. It works. You just adjust the code, because I have 4 columns here, 4 pricing plans. You just adjust the code. Instead of saying 3, you say 4. If I had 2 plans, you just adjust the number 3 to the number 2, and you're ready to go. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video and you're excited about this add-on, as excited about this add-on as I am. All right. Chat later. See ya.